Hey guys, hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it has been 3 months since I have given you guys an update. Y'all, and I apologize for my placement right now of this. But all right, y'all, I apologize still for my setup because I got the couch up in here, but we got a little bit of lighting and it's better. So what I was gonna tell you guys was, I would say scheduling and discipline is the things that you really need here when it comes to nursing school. So like, I know with me, I was just learning. So like high school is so much different as far as college, and like the work is different, the learning is different, the studying is different. Like in high school, I feel like I didn't even need to study. Like I just, like I don't know, it's just different. Like we talked about a topic for a period of time. And not only that, like I feel like college is different. Thought they were fighting. Nope, they're just being loud. Okay, anyways. So in high school, I feel like we went over topics for like long periods of time, and then we were tested on it. Like we talked about it, it feels like for weeks. It might not have been weeks, but it feels like it was. College, you have 3 to 4 classes, and then it's like, you know what? In these 4 classes that you have, we're gonna give you 6 chapters for each class, per class. Okay, so 4 times 6, sometimes it's 7 chapters, okay? And then they're like, they throw it at you and they're like, this, learn it by yourself. Like they tell you it, they basically just read it. They lecture it to you, and then they're like, go home and figure it out. And you're like, what? So I've got to learn 6 chapters for this class, 6 to 7 chapters for this class, and for this class, and this one, this, and this one. So you have 4 different classes at least, normally-ish, somewhere around there. And boom, 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 boom. And keep in mind, this is an accelerated nursing program. So something that somebody would normally do for the LPN in 2 years, I'm doing in 1 year. Their bridge program, their RN program, all that stuff, that it's half the time because you're doing it at like double the speed as what you normally would do and doing double the work. Anyway, so I couldn't get through this without God, y'all. Like I cannot get through this without God. They're like mentally, like physically, all of it, it is a lot. And then on top of that, you have your clinical days that you do where you're working at the nursing home and taking care of patients. And each quarter is different. So I'm coming now, this is my last week of my first quarter. So yeah, but and I'm sorry if I'm all over the place, you guys. I just like, I've drank a lot of coffee. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of update you guys and let you know what's been going on. So I would just say in nursing school as a single mom, I would say schedule, and really like that discipline. It is a sacrifice, and a lot of people are like, you'll have no life for the next, so however many years or whatever. And I would say that is true to an extent. It depends on what your life was like before nursing school though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, were you somebody who went out and partied all the time? Did you, you know what I mean? Like, if you're a single parent, you probably weren't doing that anyway. You know what I mean? But like, some people still do on the weekend. Some people are out, like it just depends on what your life looked like before nursing school. Like if you did a lot of that and you were out a lot and you went out a lot and you had this like, that, then yes, you are definitely going to have to sacrifice a lot of that. But it's not permanent, it's temporary. Okay, y'all, sorry about that. I have repositioned and changed lighting a million times on you guys. I'm sorry, but I have my coffee now, so it's fine. Sebastian and Dawson stole my ring light. They wanted to use it in their fort, so it's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. We are compromising right now. So, all right, anyways. So I would say that, but like I was saying, you guys, my life hasn't really changed. Like, I know for me, I didn't really go out anyways. Like, I've stayed, honestly, I've continued to stay involved in church. So, we go to church every weekend. And then I, still on the weekends as well, aside from going to church, I am, like leading, and just kind of working with the 6th grade girls, the middle schoolers. Well, actually now they've just moved on to 7th grade. So now I have 7th graders. But I started off with them when they were in 6th grade. But now they're in 7th grade and I kind of move with them as they grow. But I've consistently stayed involved in that while going to school and going to church. I even was going to a group there for a while, which I think that's fine for a little while, maybe not an all the time thing, but like if it's just like a certain amount of weeks that you are involved in that group, or, you know, whatever it may be. But like, you know, I think every once in a while that's okay. You can kind of, you know, but like I said, I've continued to stay involved in church. And I'm really grateful for that. Like, that's all glory to God. Because that to me is my life, you know, going to school right now and doing those things. I don't really I feel like getting to go out with like girlfriends, or getting to have like a mom day or like a girl day and, you know, things like that. I feel like it's not always going to be an all the time thing anyway, not when I have kids, because my main thing right now is going to be focusing on my kids and my career path and just, yeah. So, but I wouldn't say, and even if that is you and you're the person who is like out and partying and gets to do all these fun things and all this stuff all the time, that's okay. You just have to really make a sacrifice in your life to not, it's just temporary for you. And it's just like it's almost like, how bad do you want this? That's just how it is. Like, and I'm not saying, like, I'm just being honest with you guys. I don't mean it to be mean. I don't mean it to be rude, but it's just like, how bad do you want it? Like, the other night, and I have to do this to myself all the time because I have slacked off. I have, but the other night I was like, man, I don't want to study. Like, I wasn't feeling it, you know, like I've got multiple exams coming up and I was just like, I'm not feeling it, whatever. And I was like, God, I have to lean on God so much to give me the strength, because between being a mother and taking care of a house and taking care of like my life, it just is so much, you guys. It is, but like, it is definitely doable, and it is most definitely going to be worth it at the end of the day, when you're making good money and you're not struggling any longer. So that's kind of the tips that I would say is study. Yes, definitely study, but schedule, consistency. But but we're also human, and there's going to have to be a time or day in there where you get a break. So like, whether that's, you know, maybe leaning on a family member, leaning on a friend, leaning on somebody. And if you do have that, do it. Like, use that to your advantage. Like, that is a gift. You know what I mean? Like, I have people that offer to do that for me. You know, like I do, but I'm really bad at like accepting that. They would be more than willing to do that for me. You know, and they're so kind and so sweet, but I just always have a hard time accepting help of any kind, because I'm always like, I want to do it myself. You know what I mean? Or like, I feel bad. I always feel bad. So, but if you have it, that is a blessing. And, you know, definitely lean into that for sure. So, but yeah, you guys, it has been just the past 3 months of like, you learn a lot about yourself. I feel like I have surprised myself at how much I have accomplished. Like, of course it's through God. It is all the glory to God, because I know it's really not me. But at the same time, I'm like, wow, God, like, I didn't even realize that I was capable of doing this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, with him, I wouldn't be able to do it without him, but it still is just like, wow, God, like, I can't believe I really just went through 3 months of school, you know, almost have gotten through my first quarter of nursing school. Lord willing, I passed my final exams. But I mean, just like, you know, it's just like, wow, God, you know, like, because at times I'm not going to say like I haven't doubted, you know, like I'm human and I have doubted and I've questioned like at times things when they've gotten really hard, and it has really been like a test of my faith as well. So I think that, you know, it's just, it's a ride for sure. And you have to be willing to trust God and trust the Lord and walk with him through it. I couldn't do it without him. Yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update. Like, I'm about to go on break and I'm going to have a few weeks for a break. And then I'm going to go back and do my second quarter, Lord willing. Oh, and another thing I was going to tell you guys. So I know like we had initially spoke about doing the LPN program, which is what I'm in. But I'm going to jump right in and I'm actually going to get my RN after when school is over. And then, which is just next year. So then I'm going to jump in and get into due to the fact that the school I am going to, if you get your LPN and then jump into their bridge program, they cut off like 3 months of your time, which is nice. You know, you take an extra 3 months off of that. So like instead of going for 18 months to get my RN, it's only 15 months to get my RN. So that'll be really nice. And then I'm going for that nurse practitioner though, y'all. I really feel led by the Lord to do it. But I just don't know when that's going to be. So definitely RN, I want to get that quick and fast. But as far as that nurse practitioner, eventually that's going to be the main goal. But I just don't know when that's going to happen. So, yeah. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. Because I don't think we had we had just talked about me doing the LPN last time. So, I just wanted to come in and kind of like, I didn't have any particular way of doing this video. I just kind of like wanted to drop in and let you guys know everything that's been going on. So yeah, I would just, you know, like if I could give any tips out there, not that I know anything, okay, but if I could give any tips from just the first 3 months, it was me trying to learn how to study versus high school to college type of material and strategies. So, but yeah, I will get on here another day and kind of talk about like how I study and everything, but I just wanted to jump in. And me and my friend were joking the other day because she's like, they're going to think you're like dead. You haven't got on here and talked ever since you said you were about to start nursing school. I was like, oh yeah, it's been a little hectic, a little busy, but I will drop in when I can and I will update you guys. So yeah, but yeah, ask questions, you know, any questions that you guys have down below. And I will be back on soon, but I just want to let you guys know that I'm here. It's going good. God is amazing and he's working and he's moving. I have learned so much about myself, things that I just didn't even know that I was capable of doing because God has allowed me to and has, you know, taught me. Keep that balance, you guys, and realize your life is not over. It is not, it's just a sacrifice for a while so that you can have a better life for your future, for your kids. So, but I will talk to you guys later. I'm so glad I got to drop in. Thank you guys. And I'm trying to think of when I'm going to do another video. Probably here soon because I'm going to be going on break soon. And then I'll actually dive in and get a little bit deeper into school. So, but I'm so glad that I was able to talk to you guys today. And I will see you later. Bye.